I don't want to say like unique play style, but he has a very defined play style that I enjoy.
It's interesting because I feel like, and correct me if you disagree, I feel like a lot of the sets that we've seen out of Drephen, specifically ones that you and I have casted, have been Sheik Dittos. So to me, I watch a Drephen set and I'm like, he's got the Sheik Ditto on lock with just kind of like how he handles the chain grab, how he handles the follow-ups, the reads on platforms with charge up smash. That being said, though, it looks like our game 1 Jflex kind of firmly with the advantage right now.
Yeah, and I'm glad I got that correction because I'm pretty sure Drephen's like always blue. So, yeah, Drephen is blue for those in the chat. Yeah, we do see a lot of Sheik Ditto. Sorry, I was getting a little distracted by confirming the colors here. But both of these guys are very capable players. I'm not surprised to see it already be this close. It's really just about who gets an opening and whether Drephen can get some extra, not extra credit, the opposite. Jflex can get extra credit.
Or yeah, and Jflex, of course, I believe performed very well on the last Xanadu as well. Made it to top 8 last week. So both players, of course, definitely deserve to be here. And we're seeing the two of them in action right now, 3 stocks apiece.
Yeah, we had Jflex last week, or I guess 2 weeks. Was it last week or 2 weeks? Either way, Jflex did answer a couple questions we had in the chat about like what Sheik's best moves were. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah, reverse forward here, gonna poke Drephen off the left side. Not a second one though, so Drephen with another chance at life, and the slow get up above 100 actually might cost him the stock.
Yeah, definitely impacting the scenario there. And allowing him to not get out of the situation with the spot dodge. But Drephen getting the grab, can get a platform follow-up, does get the run-off forward air, gets a second forward air, and now just controlling center, seeing if he can once again knock him off stage. And it looks like he doesn't need to.
Wow, yeah, picks it up there. I was going to say perhaps maybe unintentional to reverse that forward air on the left platform, but either way, Drephen finds the opening completely unanswered. So 2 stocks apiece, dead even right now for this game 1.
Yeah, and that's a really good example of how like matchup experience can matter a lot. I agree he didn't mean to reverse that forward air, got in a different situation and was still able to find a kill off of kind of a second neutral victory. Like in that scramble, he knew what to do. And speaking of knowing what to do, Jflex getting a hot 80% off of that chain grab. Really, 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 really good stuff from him.
Yeah, Jflex looking to close up the stock right here. Forward air off the right side. We're going coast to coast right now. Down smash, and then Drephen hits the Omps attack to survive for just a touch longer. We'll see if he can find a grab here.
Yeah, I like the decision to go for the needles on Drephen's end in the recovery. I think it's allowed him to not get edge guarded in a way that he couldn't kind of get back to ledge, like doing the down smash instead of a different option, because he had to use something like Jflex had to use something quicker that would come out after getting hit by the needles. And kind of the same thing now Jflex does to Drephen, so clearly a common technique in the matchup.
Yeah, Drephen slowly closing the gap here. Was going to say that it almost looked like Drephen's making a few more guesses than what at least I'm accustomed to seeing out of him. Like going for fall off fair there earlier and kind of just going for down smash by the ledge, hoping for Jflex to come back up. In any case, firm advantage in his favor right now. We'll see if he can close out the stock and maybe make this a 1-stock game.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I think both of us are not super Sheik Ditto experts. It's entirely possible that, like, there are a lot of situations where you kind of have to mix it up and you're in, like, a 50-50. You go forward air, you go, back air, run off, grab ledge, whatever it is. And I think, it's part of that then has become, like, yeah, interesting little scramble situation. Is he going to be able to follow up, goes for the roll?
Yeah, I was going to say, Drephen with his first ever edge cancel.
And not a character known for edge canceling. Sheik's drift is pretty bad. Ooh,
Jump barely gets out of it, and we're getting down to the wire here. Drephen in a really tough spot. What? Why did he down smash Radar?
Again, might have just been a I'm just kind of on the edge too. I don't really know. That's going to be a kill though. Down tilt and up will do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
part of me thinks that he he gets that the air dodge onto the stage and then goes for down smash there. But I feel like most Sheiks at that point, if they went for that exact same sequence, they would just get pushed off and fall down with a down air and die. Drephen kind of gets the get off me option there, able to beat the ledge from Jflex, but Jflex tightens it up and closes out our game 1.
Yeah, no, it was a good first game, honestly. I think, like, hard to say which direction it'll go next. Go into Fountain, not super surprising. It's kind of like a discount Battlefield in a lot of ways.
Oh, caught his jump?
I don't even know. I think that was just like a SD, basically. Good DI from Jflex, made it a little hard to tell which direction he was going, but is going to land on the platform this time. Yep.
Yeah, and I do think Drephen really likes this stage a lot. It's a familiar scenery for a lot of the tournaments we've casted of his, and it shows kind of the comfort is here. Again, edge cancel back air trying to snap the ledge, but doesn't quite get it. Drephen looking to extend the lead by 2.
Yeah, I think honestly this stage
Ooh.
I've always felt, and I'm interested to hear what you think. Like, I've always felt this stage is liked by people who enjoy a little randomness more, and disliked by people who kind of are more like flowcharty. I don't know if that's...
Personally, I hate Fountain, but I always ban Fountain. But
I hate it too, and I hate it for that reason. So that's kind of why I don't like it. Is it feels like it just introduces an element that I don't love.
Sure.
But maybe someone like Drephen, who's kind of used to a bit more chaos, like been playing for so long, feels more comfortable in that kind of environment. Certainly doing a good job right now.
I mean, as we speak, though, Drephen poised to 4-stock here, especially with the grab. And I think the elements of the random platforms, it's actually, it favors Drephen pretty well in terms of where he makes kind of almost his trademark platform up smash tipper, where he'll do like a charged up smash and then read like a spot dodge or something like that. Because the variable platform heights almost kind of like cut his chain grab short a lot of times, so he goes for those meaty follow-ups.
Do you ever find that when Sheik does her little grab, she looks like she's like a bully asking a kid for his lunch money? You know what I mean? Give me your stuff, kid. And it just none of the other characters look so mean, I find.
Wait, Drephen is moving and grooving, actually. He's had 2-0 for Drephen. That was 1-1, right? Jflex took game 1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Evens up the set now, so we're gonna see game 3 actually. Was gonna say though, I joke about Drephen kind of being the spot dodge master, really kind of simplifies a lot of his movement sometimes when it comes to those types of decision making, but really smooth movement on FOD, kind of moving around, grabbing ledge really quick with edge cancels, doing aerial edge cancel into ledge grabs, just a lot of really good decision making out of Drephen right now, just showing that he still has what it takes.
No, for sure. I have no idea what Seal means by Sheik throws the bows in the chat. I'm a little curious just to know exactly what that means. But
his elbows, my guy. That's a runner's thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you gotta throw some bows.
Okay, I'm clearly not in the know, but what are we watching right now with this little standing needle battle in the middle of FT? Reads the spot dodge, gets the grab. We're going to see the first chain grab of this game, and let's see how long he can take it.
Yeah, and this is where the matchup gets real interesting, right? Because it's not like either character can find a super strong advantage outside of just getting a huge chain grab. So it's if Jflex gets this first stock here, it's not to say that Drephen can just easily even it back up. The two of them still need to find the grab and then get that chain grab going.
Yeah, it's definitely, it really is kind of how many openings can you find, but at the same time, because the punish game can be so strong, a single opening like this can convert it and turn things. So it's volatile, as we so often say.
Yeah, scratch that one off on the bingo card for what we have to commentate about in this top 8 today. Yeah, interestingly enough, I was going to say, Drephen maybe miscued with the forward throw there, still finds the kill either way. And was going to say, Jflex actually DIing in towards the stage for most of it. I'm wondering if there's a reason why they don't look for the ledge at that situation.
Off of which, the down throw, or?
Yeah.
I don't think he was DIing in. I think he was DIing away. I just think you just don't go very far. I'd have to rewatch the clip, but if you DI behind, like if they're facing forward and you down throw and you're trying to DI behind them, you don't really go that far behind Sheik. So you'd have to be like facing, and even when you DI away at the higher percents, you don't go like that far. So I'm not sure if he could have got to edge.
Yeah, up air out of Drephen. Barely not enough. Maybe a couple more percent and he finds it, and there we go.
This is really close, actually. 9% is not really a lead at all. Just needs one clean aerial into a grab, and there we go. That's all I need.
Yeah, kind of just feeling each other out with these needles. It looks wacky, but it's also kind of like the two of them don't want to be the first person to drift in with an aerial and get shield grab, because then you die most of the time.
You know what I find this is really showing off is so often commentators will talk about like Sheik kind of doesn't do that great on FD. She sort of needs the platforms. And then when you see her play against herself, you're like, oh yeah, she does. This is what you get if you don't have platforms. Just sitting there charging needles, trying to feel each other out.
You know, like the movement becomes like very one-dimensional at that point, right? So it's kind of like you need to have the needles there to kind of combat any type. It's like a, you know, like cutting off the ground approach. And then if someone drifts in with the aerial, they'll just go for a shine. Really good angle out of Jflex to not just immediately die there off of the ledge steal from Drephen, but it may be to no avail if we see this chain grab come to fruition.
Yeah, no, he is getting a lot of percent on this. Like that's the DI away, right? Like the one we just saw there. Like you can go kind of far, but it's like interesting option with the down air. I think he was hoping to DI in and maybe get an up air. Probably not that many other options. It's probably just a mix up.
Yeah, last stock game 3 though. First grab might do it. Double jump. Oh, that was so scary.
Down air
Double
seemed
jump
really
down
good.
air, yeah.
Needles are so funny to me, especially since the way that needles like land, I think, is random. Yeah, this is big.
Jflex read the spot dodge out of Drephen too. Doesn't go all the way with it, and Drephen's got the momentum.
Oh, that's big. I can't believe he just run ups and gets a dash attack, and that might be...
He's gonna do it! That's gotta be it, yeah. Wow.
I'm glad we get game 5s. I don't think this one is a game 5, right, though? This is another best of 3?
It's still, yeah, still best of 3, so Drephen's gonna take it 2-1 there. That was actually crazy. Like, I was gonna say earlier, I was about to just scream the patience, because Drephen was on left side by ledge, able to easily get pushed off and you know, grab ledge, any type of shenanigans that. And I think Jflex did like landing nair and then spot dodged and then did an up tilt. He did like 3 or 4 different options, and then Drephen just held and then shield grabbed him after all of it was said and done. And that ultimately led to that final stock to put the nail in the coffin there.
I think it's like a good example of how like Melee can have all these situations where like we can sort of lab it out and think like, okay, this is the best thing in this way. And at the end of the day, like sometimes they throw rock, you throw paver, and it's like, I gotcha. Like it's over, man. Like I shield grabbed you. Your days are numbered.
The perennial definition of hold your stocks right now. All you Dogecoin memers out there, look to Drephen if you need any more help with the volatile matchup of Sheik or the volatile stock market and your local memes. In any case, we're going to see Drephen again, actually. So this is going to be for winners finals.
Drephen this time.
Yeah, first 3 out of 5 that we're going to be getting for this tournament. Of course, winner advanced to grand finals, second place guaranteed. This will be an interesting one. I don't think we've specifically seen, at least for any events that you and I have been casting, Ginger and Drephen play against each other.
I don't think so. No. I was just looking. Who did Ginger play in SCL again? Was it? I'm trying to remember.
I should know this. I just did a video.
Just did a video on it. Yeah. Slacker, man.
All right, hang on. Oh, pulling up
I'm
my
subscribed
script.
to this guy. Okay, like, he's not deserving.
Ginger played Daki for relegation.
Daki, and then he played.
Yeah, he like went off on that one, and